I use for my smoothie is half a frozen banana, 2 scoops of Fit with Cranberry Vanilla Protein Powder, which actually tastes like cake batter, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, some cinnamon, 1 date, and almond milk. So I'm sitting on my back deck right now. I'm gonna have my breakfast. It's kind of like my second meal, I guess you could say, because I had a protein shake about 2 hours ago, but I'm still hungry because I didn't eat too big of a dinner last night, and I worked out for like an hour and a half this morning. So, you know, I kind of change how much I eat based on, you know, my last meal and whatnot, but yeah. I've also been trying intermittent fasting. So what I do is, like, between dinner and breakfast the next morning, I try to wait 16 hours. So say I eat dinner at 6 o'clock, then I don't eat till like, I think 10. Yeah, 10 a.m., which isn't too bad. At first it was kind of tough because I wasn't used to it and I would wake up so starving, but after I did it for a couple of days, it really isn't bad, and now I'm used to it and I don't even feel hungry, and I just feel more energy, and I'm definitely starting to notice a difference in the way my body looks and feels, so I really like that so far. Yeah, you can look up the benefits of it, do your research, but I just like to try different things, so yeah, I really like it. So I'm gonna have this. So I had the protein shake like 2 hours ago, and I'm having oatmeal. All it really is oatmeal, gluten-free oatmeal, cinnamon, peanut butter, and half a banana, and it's literally amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. I'm obsessed with it, so yeah. So what I usually use is I use a mix of spring mix or baby spinach or arugula. It just depends on, you know, the day. And then I put on top red onions. I cut up a little bit of cucumbers, a quarter of avocado, some grape tomatoes, and sometimes I throw on some of this stuff too as well. It's really simple and it's so good, honestly. I like to switch up the base of the salad because I get sick of the lettuce, the different types of lettuce easily. So having different options definitely makes it better, so you don't get sick of it as quickly. And you just chopped walnuts and raisins, and it adds such a nice, like, little summery flavor. It's so good. You can add whatever toppings you like to it. I'm sitting in my favorite spot again. So yeah, I like to have salads for lunch because I feel like too heavy of a meal in the middle of the day makes me really sluggish, and I kind of crash a little bit, so I like a salad, and if you make it big enough, it makes you pretty full, so you don't feel like you still need to eat more, but you feel like good after. You feel energized, you don't feel like complete shit, and yeah, and you just feel like so much better. It's a lot of good nutrients, so it's good for your skin, for your overall health, just glowing, your digestive system, everything. So that's why I love eating salads for lunch, and I'll have a snack in a little bit after this. But yeah, and you can really just like add whatever you want, and I get sick of them really easily, so that's why I like to add the different types of lettuce. I can't eat kale anymore straight because I had kale salads for a long time. But yeah, it's perfect for summer. Okay, so one of my favorite snacks is frozen mango, and I have a frozen mango. It looks gross right now because it's cut up and that's how I freeze them. But I have some mangoes here that are like ready to be cut up, and I just thought I would film how to cut up a mango because I had no freaking clue for the longest time. And also I'm gonna show you how I cut up a mango and then put them in the freezer to freeze, because when it's frozen, honestly, it tastes like ice cream. It's the best snack like after lunch because it's like a little sweet treat and it's so healthy and tastes like ice cream. The skin off, what you want to do is look for the pit, where the pit might be. So you kind of just see where the highest part is. I kind of have still not really sure, so I just kind of like guess and then try to go through and find it, and then see it's right there, and then you just slice off pieces like that. And I kind of just like try to, it's all about like feel, and I've definitely tried to slice my finger. I've not tried, but I've almost sliced my fingers off multiple times trying to do this. So just take your time and like, yeah. I'm gonna show you what I make for dinner. I like to have a balanced meal for dinner because it just helps me to eliminate any cravings later on. Like if I cut out carbs now for dinner, then I'm likely to crave something, and yeah. So it's just better. It makes me feel better and fuller, and I don't feel like I need other food after this. So I like to have a protein, a fat, a carb, and a vegetable. So I kind of switch up the meals, and my schedule is pretty busy, so I like to have like quick, easy meals that I can just whip up if I'm, in a rush, so I don't have to go out and buy food quickly. It's just healthier and easier to do this for my lifestyle, so I don't really have a lot of time to like prep and cook. So what I'm doing tonight, I have some more time, so I'm going to bake sweet potato fries. And if I don't do the sweet potato fries, what I usually do is I'll make brown rice or I'll make quinoa, and that takes less time. It's like 10-15 minutes, super good. I've been having tofu a lot. I just cook it on a pan, and I'll show you that. And if I don't do tofu, I'll do a veggie burger because I recently went vegetarian. But before that, if you're not vegetarian, what I used to do is cook. I would cut up chicken and put it on a pan and bake it with seasoning on it. You can also do that with fish or, so this is just what I do. But I used to cook chicken like that, and I need to learn a little bit more if I were to not be a vegetarian, how to cook fish or any of that. So for the vegetable, I'm going to make tonight Brussels sprouts, and I'm gonna bake them. This is like a bag, I think, that you can microwave, but I think it tastes better to bake. And since I'm already baking sweet potatoes, then like why not bake them? And if I don't do that, I'll bake broccoli or cauliflower, or I'll cook green beans in the microwave. And like, this is just not anything fancy. Like, this is just staple meals that you can have and do quickly if you have a busy schedule and if you want to eat healthy. So I live by that. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this up now. It's so hard. I'm not lying. Like, you don't want to watch this, because you will, if you watch me try to cut this up right now, you will probably fear for your life, because it's hard. I don't have the right utensils. I don't have the right, what is this? Tools, knives, whatever you want to call them. But I'm just gonna do my freaking best. Okay, so I'm attempting to cut them up into fry-like shapes, and this happened. It looks like a lightning bolt. Like, what is that? Okay, so I have them cut up in the pan now. I just put them in the same pan because I never really noticed a difference. But yeah, and I'm gonna add olive oil and pepper. So I have the olive oil, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it. That always happens. Oh my God, it all came out at once. Just like use it, I guess. Well, that was annoying. So yeah, just be really careful. And add as you need it, and sorry. So yeah, just be really careful and add the oil as you need it. Try not to put too much, put however much you like. But it definitely makes them crisp up really nicely. And then I'm gonna just add some pepper. I'm gonna add some salt today too. Okay, they're ready to go in the oven, and I'll show you when they're done. Okay, so I got my little block. I cut this much. I feel like that's pretty good for me. And I put it immediately on a paper towel and like press this to get the extra water out, because there's a lot in there. And then I'm just gonna cut it into little slices. The thicker the slices are, for me, the better, because the type of stovetop that I have, the thinner slices cook quicker, and my stovetop cooks them really fast, and if they're thinner than this, then they start to burn. So a tip that I learned is, once you add the oil onto the pan, heat the pan first, and let this get a little like liquidy, and spread it throughout the pan, so that way when you put the tofu on, it doesn't go like, you don't want a part of the pan to not have oil on it, because then it will make the tofu stick to the pan. So if you just kind of let it be oily or liquidy, when it's heated up like this, it really makes such a difference I think that's good. When it's liquidy like that, you know it's ready. So I'm gonna turn the heat down, and I'm gonna add my tofu. There's still some water in there, that's why it's doing that. And this you're gonna have to really like watch. Just depends on the stove. You don't want it to burn because it'll stick to the stove really easily. So I just let them sit and then I'll flip them over. They're starting to fall apart because I don't think I took enough water out, but you can start to see them get brown on the bottom. They're done. That took. So yeah, this whole thing probably took like 30 to 40 minutes, but a lot of it was just the sweet potato fries and the Brussels sprouts baking so I could do other things. And yeah, it was really easy. Not 30 minutes is not a lot, and the prep time that it took was even smaller than that. So it was really easy and it's super healthy and it's gonna make me feel full and feel good. I love eating foods where I feel really good after I eat them. I hate like, yeah, it's you know, more fattening food tastes good sometimes, but I hate the way it makes me feel. So I love like eating meals that I just feel amazing after, and it's my favorite thing ever. I love eating healthy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I eat in a day. I'll probably have some maybe like dark chocolate later. But so that's it. That's what I eat in a day. A typical day, you know, nothing fancy, just quick, easy meals where I can stay healthy with a busy lifestyle and feel good on the inside and the out. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video or got inspired to, you know, make something healthy for yourself and be the best you can be. So yeah, thank you for watching.